In this video, I will share with you what I liked and also what I didn't like about Hostinger. So let's start with the first advantage. The first advantage to Hostinger is that it comes with some features that are unique to Hostinger. So let's start with the first unique feature. If I access the dashboard of one of my websites and I go to hosting plan, then resources usage, as you see here, improve your site performance by boosting resources, free for 24 hours. This unique feature or this feature is unique to Hostinger and it can help you handle traffic spikes because in my case, I have a business web hosting. After this performance boost, I will get access or I will get access to the cloud web hosting plan without any payment, free for 24 hours. It is also useful in order to, if you want to import large amounts of data faster. For example, when you try Hostinger, you may have a website backup that you want to import to your new hosting. So before doing anything, click on boost resources in order to get the higher plan resources, and this website backup task will be faster. This is also useful to try a better plan without any commitment, because if you click here on boost resources, as you see, my current plan is business web hosting, and after boosting, I will get access to cloud professional hosting. So in my case, it is five times CPU cores instead of just 2 times, and also 6 GB of RAM instead of just 3. This feature I've used it or I've tested multiple web hosting, exactly Bluehost, DreamHost, Namecheap, and SiteGround. And this performance boost feature is unique to Hostinger. The second feature that I like, yes, I'm not sure if it is unique to Hostinger, but let's explain it and then you can judge it. So this feature is how easy you can change your server location. You might ask why this is important, because it is in order to get better loading speeds or quicker or faster loading speeds. It is also good to be closer geographically to your website traffic website users locations. So I am now using a Germany server. So let's say I've started or my website started targeting USA traffic. So it is better, or in order to get optimized faster loading speeds, I need to click here, or with competitors, you might have a free transfer, but after the second one, you need to pay. Then you need to talk to customer support in order to get this task done. With Hostinger, you can do it for free and also quickly, because you can do it in a minute. Just click here, select any server location. They provide a large a long list of server locations. Click on next and follow the process. Okay, that's the first advantage to Hostinger. The second one, or before sharing with you the second one, then what I didn't like about Hostinger, I want to let you know that you can get Hostinger with 7% discount using this link, which is hostinger.com/deal now. This using this link will automatically apply the discount for you. So you can either click this link from the video description below or type it manually. The second advantage to Hostinger is that how fast my websites are when hosted on Hostinger, because during my tests I've uploaded almost the exact WordPress website, and also I've used the exact theme, and I've compared the loading speeds between Hostinger, Bluehost, Namecheap, SiteGround, and SiteGround, and DreamHost. And my websites or during my tests, my websites were always faster with Hostinger. It is not just the first place, it is way faster than the second one. So this is what I like about Hostinger. This for WordPress websites hosted on Hostinger. For websites built using Hostinger website builder, it is even faster. So I don't know how they built this website builder, but somehow they use CDN or any technologies, I don't know, but the end result is websites like e-commerce websites or personal websites built using Hostinger website builder. They are very fast to they are very fast to load. Not very fast, but very fast to load. And of course, WordPress is fast to load. Now let's jump to the third advantage to Hostinger before jumping to the negative points. The third point that I like about Hostinger is that it gives a high value for what I've paid for. Personally, I've paid around $50 for this business web hosting plan. I've asked just for a shared hosting to host my websites. I got what I asked for, and on top of that, they added access to their Hostinger website builder for free. You might hear free and you think it is a low value website builder or a useless one. It is not the case. Hostinger website builder, yes, it is not at the same level to Shopify or Wix or Squarespace, but it gets the job done. It is easy to use. It comes with lots of AI features to start or to create. First, you can just describe your website. They give you a site as described. For example, if you want a personal website, a CV website, or for example, an e-commerce website with your niche, with your location, and with your even with your info, they give you a certain website that you can slightly edit and you can publish it after connecting your domain name. And it is also easy to use. And yes, I have a full or a well detailed online course about Hostinger website builder. Or if you get your hosting plan using hostinger.com/deal now, I will give you access to this online course. Just contact me at bensexperience.com, this email address. Now let's jump to what I didn't like about Hostinger. So the first point that I didn't like about Hostinger is that its Hostinger website builder is not suitable for making or starting a blog. Or yes, for a blog. Why? Because a website builder works by drag and dropping elements to your page. So if you have, or we all know that blogs use needs or creates lots of text articles. So for each text paragraph divided by a photo needs to drag a text element, then add a photo element, then a text element again. So this drag and drop to make or to create a blog page. Yes, it gets the job done, but it is not something that I like to do. So this website builder is good at e-commerce website because it comes with Stripe integrations, PayPal business integration, all the analytics like Google Analytics and Hotjar to record your website visitors sessions by video, and also Google Ads and Facebook Pixel integrations. But for blogging, it is not suitable. You can make a business website, a curriculum website, a basic website, and it is good. It is really good at e-commerce shops or online shops. But as blogging, it is not. I don't recommend it. The second thing that I didn't like about Hostinger is that lately they stopped offering the free email plan for more than a year. As you see here, let's select a domain name, click on next. As you see here, free business email is only free for the first 12 months. After this period, you have to opt or sign in for a paid plan. I think this issue is only if you opt for more than a year, but even in this case, I think you still had access, or it is still possible to delete your current email address after this 12 months period and then create the same email using the same address. I didn't test this myself, but I think it will work. So you can give it a try. So before jumping to the next disadvantage to Hostinger, I want to let you know that you can get Hostinger at with 7% discount. Just use this affiliate link, which is hostinger.com/deal now, link in the description. And the third disadvantage to Hostinger is that lately they also started cutting costs on their customer support, because I've used it to automatically get, or not automatically, but to get connected to a real human. Lately they started using AI. And personally, I don't like AI because it does not fix my website issues. But with other companies, of course. But with Hostinger AI, which they call Kodee, one time I had an issue with my website. I don't know exactly the issue, but I think something related to clear cache or database backup or something like that. Just talking to Kodee was enough to fix my issue. Of course, you can ask Kodee to connect you with a real human. Just type, "Please connect me to a real human," and you will be connected to a Hostinger real person customer support. So those were my experiences, or this was my experience with Hostinger. If you like it, give this video a like. Don't forget to ask if you still have a question, leave it in this video comments section. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.